Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today in the Foster Cup. So how are you all enjoying the Foster Cup? I've personally been enjoying it. The only problem is all of the lag. Oh my gosh, I see so much lag ever since the Foster Cup began. Let me know if you experience the same thing. It's really, I hate to say unplayable, but either way, I'm taking the next couple of days off, not from shoutcasting. If you still submit content, I'll still be featuring your battles, but I'm not going to be battling myself until they announce a fix. But yeah, definitely really annoying, but either way, we're taking a look at a triple shiny team. We do have a Shadow Shiny Poliwrath, a Shiny Ferrothorn, and a Shiny Escavalier, the new shiny from GoFest. So really cool team. So let's just go ahead and dive right into it. We'll see how these battles play out. We do see this Ferrothorn going for this Power Whip right now. That will get the shield from the Azumel. I don't see a lot of Azumel. I've seen it, I want to say once. I think I've battled it. Maybe twice. I think once. I think only once. But, you know, it's still a good Pokemon, so we'll see how it plays out. But they're going to go ahead and go for an attack. Going to be that Ice Beam. So Ice Beam and Poliwrath going to be resisted. In comes Swampert right now. Going to go ahead and switch to catch the Hydro Cannon. What a catch. This is still going to do a lot. I mean, they're both shadows. Look at that. That almost does half. Another Hydro Cannon will KO. It's crazy. But we're going to see another one. So Poliwrath does have to respect that and shield because it would KO. You know it's going to be a Hydro Cannon, but it would KO. The Scold coming in from the shiny Poliwrath right now. This does, of course, have that chance to debuff. It would KO anyway, so but the opponent does shield it. And, oh, they do get off the Hydro Cannon first, but the Poliwrath does have a shield it could hide behind. So we're going to see that shield right now. And Poliwrath is going to be able to go for this Scold, and this Scold is going to KO. Actually, they're going to undercharge it, so it might not actually KO. It doesn't. One more Mud Shot. That was a beautiful undercharge, allowing for one more Mud Shot to come through. In comes the Azumel. I guess they would have made it to the Scold anyway. Still a good undercharge. And we're going to see the Scold, maybe that 30% debuff chance. Yep, able to get that debuff. You'll have to see it. So they're going to go ahead and throw. Yeah, if they attempted to farm down with Bubble, Poliwrath would have gotten to another attack. And in comes the Escavalier. Escavalier will be able to go for this Mega Horn right now, even though it's resisted. It's still decent amount of damage. All these moves are actually Drill Run's not resisted, but we're gonna see an attack come in right now. And as long as it's not a Hydro Pump, it should not KO because of that debuff. That debuff, I would say 100% mattered. They would have been able to farm down with Bubble as well as that Poliwrath doing even more damage. But well played to both trainers. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. We have two sets for you today. We have the Poliwrath into the Wish Cache right now. We'll see how this plays out. The Scold is always nice. Actually going to go ahead and go for the Dynamic Punch. I think I would have went for Scold just for that debuff chance. But look how much damage that does. So going to go ahead and catch on the Mud Bomb. So nice catch. So it's still going to do a good amount of damage to Escavalier. Escavalier doesn't resist it, of course. And they do have another one, so we're going to see a shield from that beautiful shiny Escavalier. I myself have a shiny Escavalier, but I have one. That's all I wanted to say. But let's continue and move on. We're going to go ahead and shield this. It's going to be a Mud Bomb, and we're going to see a farm down. And Escavalier is loaded on energy, but they are down 2 shields. So we'll see how this plays out. Maybe you can get a shield back. You could probably at least get one back from this Swampert, because Swampert is a really frail Pokemon, especially the Shadow one. Able to get to another one. Maybe you're getting 2 shields. We'll see if the Swampert decides to shield this. I think they survive it, but it will do a lot. Maybe they don't survive it. But either way, Swampert is going to be able to farm that down, which is not great, but in comes Poliwrath. Okay, so they either have the Sludge Wave or the Earthquake, right? So we're going to see one of those attacks. No, we're just going to see a Hydro Cannon. Okay. And now we're going to see a switch to catch the next Hydro Cannon on Ferrothorn. That was a great catch. Taking one with the Poliwrath and then switching to Ferrothorn to catch it. Still did a lot, though. In comes Lantern. Oh my gosh, you'll love to see it. Now, Lantern, I actually do think could be a good Pokemon in this meta. I battled one once. I did win, but I still think it's a pretty good Pokemon. But when it's up against a Ferrothorn, not so much. However, they do get to an attack. Will it be enough to KO that Ferrothorn? Thunderbolt should not be enough. It is not. Ferrothorn definitely going for that farm down. Are they going to be able to get it? No, they're not going for the farm down. But the Ferrothorn does have 2 Power Whips, so one will KO. The next will KO the Swampert. So a beautiful play, charging up enough for 2. And yeah, I see a lot of Ferrothorn. I see a lot of Escavalier, I tell you. I did battle Poliwrath a couple times, but it's not like one of the most common Pokemon, but the other two really are. But great game. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Poliwrath into Wish Cache. So we do see another Wish Cache from the opponent. And we'll see how this plays out. The Wish Cache just going to go ahead and throw the Mud Bomb immediately, which I do agree with, because just in case the Scald comes in and they do get that debuff, you want to throw the attack immediately. But we're going to see a Dynamic Punch coming in from the Poliwrath, going for massive damage right now. Okay, doing a lot, and they do get off another Mud Bomb, so the Poliwrath will go ahead and shield this. So yep, gonna be that Mud Bomb, totally fine. And they bring in Lapras. I have not battled the Lapras yet, very cool. So we're going to see this Dynamic Punch come in. Super effective damage. I think they will shield it. They do. And now we do see a switch into Ferrothorn. So great matchup for the Ferrothorn. It is resisting, well, it's not resisting the Ice Beam if Lapras has it. But Lapras probably has a Skull Bash, which it is resisting, which is really nice. So I guess we'll find out. They're probably either going for the Skull Bash or the Ice Beam, but we do see a shield. Oh, just going to be the Surf. That's really unfortunate. This is going to be another Surf, but Ferrothorn easily going to be able to take this. Yep, going to be able to take that. And we're going to see a Farm Down. Yeah, I don't think I would have shielded that Lapras' attack, even if it was an Ice Beam, but that's totally fine. We're going to see the Wish Cache come in, and they actually pull the switch, maybe trying to catch a Power Whip, but they don't catch it. So the Thunder coming in from the Ferrothorn. Neutral damage. This is a great matchup for the Registeel, but Ferrothorn did its job, right? Just going to go ahead and go for the Power Whip before the Registeel gets to a possible Focus Blast to KO the Ferrothorn, just to get off some nice damage. That's good damage! So I'm going to go ahead and switch out. This is going to be goodbye to the Shadow Poliwrath, but that is totally fine. You can take the energy. Oh, going to go ahead and bring in the Ferrothorn, okay. Going to go ahead and go for the Power Whip. Maybe they weren't confident they could farm down with Escavalier. I feel like you could have, but maybe, well, you know what, maybe just take the attack. Oh, they actually do catch. Nice catch by the opponent. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter here. We're going to see the Power Whip KO the Wish Cache. Even if they get off an attack, which they do, of course, it should be a Focus Blast. I mean, it's good to KO. But Escavalier, I mean, should be able to count it down. Let's see. Yep, able to count it down, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Okay, so here we go. It's going to be that Poliwrath into Melmetal. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the Dynamic Punch is looking good. Mud Shots is super effective. The Thunder Shocks are super effective towards Poliwrath. Poliwrath is just going to go ahead and let this one go. Going to be a superpower, doing a lot of damage. They're going to switch into a Azumel, but out comes a Ferrothorn. You love to see it. So Ferrothorn, a great wall to Azumel. Of course, Ice Beam is neutral, but Ferrothorn can still take it. And they go for Play Rough, so that tells me they have Hydro Pump, which is actually even better for the Ferrothorn, right? So we're going to see this Power Whip come in. It doesn't KO, but now you should be able to just Bullet Seed all the way down. Even if they go for another attack, which they will. Again, if it's a Play Rough, it's not going to KO. It's going to be a Play Rough, so it's certainly not going to KO. Oh, to be fair, Azumel did get it low, but this Ferrothorn is going to be able to come out with a lot of energy. So in comes Melmetal, so Melmetal will be hit with multiple Thunder attacks. And I do like the Thunder moveset on Ferrothorn. That is the common moveset for this meta, mainly probably because of Pelipper. But we're going to see this Power Whip, and that will get the shield. Okay, able to get that shield, very nice. They're not going to be able to Thunder Shock down. They do have to throw an attack, and they do throw it. Nice counting by the opponent before the Ferrothorn gets off an attack. This is going to KO, totally fine. In comes Poliwrath. They do have extra energy, so Poliwrath will shield this attack just so it can get off an attack of its own. And are they? Oh no, just going to farm down. I like it. So in comes Wish Cache, and Wish Cache will be hit with multiple Scalds. So going for that debuff. And we do see one land, and we do see that debuff. I mean, it's a 30% chance, so it's not that unlikely. So no debuff there, but that's totally fine. Trying to switch out. Here's some of the lag I was talking about. This happened to me multiple times when the Fossil Cup began. This is the worst lag I've had this season. I haven't had any lag this season outside of when it began with the Fossil Cup. At least not major lag, but look at this. Look at this. This has been happening to me. I don't know if both games are frozen, or if it seems like both games are probably frozen. That's been happening to me a lot. I've had games where there's games I won, but the game didn't count it as such. So it looks like we're back in the battle. So hopefully Niantic fixes this. I'll still be shoutcasting if you want to submit your battles. So that would be awesome. But yeah, hopefully Niantic fixes all these issues that the game somehow has ever since the Fossil Cup began. That's when I started experiencing it. But let's move on. Shadow Poliwrath into Swampert. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is fine. We're going to go ahead and see this Dynamic Punch, excuse me, Dynamic Punch coming in from the Poliwrath, doing so much damage, and they do not shield it. They're going to go ahead and go for an attack. Poliwrath will go ahead and shield this. It's going to be an Earthquake, so that is a great shield. No shield bait from the opponent. Are we going to see a farm down? Is this another Earthquake, or is it just a Hydro Cannon? Let's find out. It is a Hydro Cannon, so good call there. Still does a lot, though. Poliwrath is going to be able to farm down. Very nice. So we do see a Skarmory come in. Okay, I battled this one Skarmory as well. Not too common. I've only seen one so far. But we're going to see an overfarm, enough for 2 Dynamic Punches. So one of these is going to land. You know that. We do see 1 Dynamic Punch. Will this get the shield? It will not get the shield. And we see a switch into Ferrothorn. Generally, Ferrothorn walled by Skarmory, but because it has Thunder, it's not walled. If it didn't have Thunder, of course, it would be. We do see a switch into Wolverine, so Wolverine going to be hit with this Power Whip right now. Super effective damage. Ferrothorn is so common in this meta, so very nice. We're going to see, okay, an attack come in from this Wolverine right now, and it's going to be an Icicle Spear. That's not enough to KO. It is neutral, taking neutral from ice. It's not weak to ice, keep that in mind. So doing so much damage, you love to see it. So they both go down at the same time, and the opponent, of course, going to bring that Skarmory in. Going to bring in this Poliwrath and just go for that Dynamic Punch and KO, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played. So yeah, great game. These battles are out of order, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that, and it looks like this was probably meaning to be, oh, maybe this was the last, maybe this is the end of the first set, not really sure. I think these battles are out of order, but either way, that's fine. Let's go ahead and jump right into the next battle. Here we go. Shadow Poliwrath into Lucario. Okay, Lucario is always scary to go up against. Look how much damage you take. I mean, the Dynamic Punch will KO it if you get it off. This is a power-up punch. It's like, I understand not shielding it. Like, I wouldn't shield it either. But it's just going to... They could just simply shield and farm down, which is really unfortunate. And that's most likely what they're going to do. I do think they will shield this. Yep, makes sense. Lucario needs shields, and it has a lot of energy, though. So it's probably going to get a shield back. This could potentially be a Shadow Ball. So Escavalier is going to go ahead and shield it. No power-up punch, so... Good bait by the opponent, and look how much the opponent did to that Escavalier. Ooh, I was not expecting Fortress, but that is so cool. So we're going to see a Drill Run come in. This is going to not connect because they do go ahead and shield it. But the Bug Bite is resisted. We're going to see a shield come in right now. Probably a Mirror Shot, I think. No, it's a Sand Tomb. Okay, yeah, Sand Tomb makes sense. I forgot it had Sand Tomb. So we're going to see this Drill Run come in, and Drill Run is going to be... hitting, of course, because the opponent's out of shields, and then we do see a switch into Kabutops. Wow, the spice from the opponent. Oh my gosh. You would never have thought that it was a spicy team seeing Lucario in the lead, but wow, Kabutops, oh my gosh. I like it. I mean, at the end of the day, this is called the Fossil Cup, and there's no, like, good fossil Pokemon, or at least no fossil Pokemon that people are using, right? Aerodactyl may be the best one, but Kabutops is so cool. Huge shout out to the opponent for that one. I love Kabutops. One of my favorite fossils, to be honest. I love all the fossil Pokemon, but I love Kabutops. Kabuto as well. But let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Here we go. So it's going to be Poliwrath into Kingdra. Okay, really? Well, I mean, I haven't battled a Kingdra, but still really cool to see how this plays out. I mean, Dragon Breath doing a lot of damage. It's really not that bad. It's just resisted by all the steel types, but it's really not a bad move at all. We do see a shield. Trying to get to another one. They do throw an attack. Is it an Octazooka? Is it an Outrage? It is going to be an Octazooka, so a little bit unfortunate there. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and see the Dynamic Punch come in right now. And this Dynamic Punch is going to get the shield, so getting both shields from the opponent. Come on, one more. Oh, we do see a switch into this Ferrothorn. This is another Octazooka, I think. So Ferrothorn going to be chilling, taking this Octazooka easily. But we do see a debuff, which is really unfortunate. And they have Scizor, which is another cool Pokemon to see. I haven't seen that either. So we do see the Thunder going to be nice neutral damage there. They're going to go ahead and go for an attack. It's just a Night Slash. They probably have Night Slash Iron Head. So able to take that Night Slash. One more Thunder. Come on. Oh, going to go ahead and go for the Power Whip. Maybe they thought they couldn't make it. Maybe they couldn't. But this is double resisted plus the debuff on the Ferrothorn. But to be honest, for all those resistances, that still did a decent amount of damage. We're going to see a Night Slash, that's fine, that's going to KO. Oh, they do get a buff, which is not good, but Escavalier at least can farm it down. So let's see what comes in. Going to be that Kingdra, able to get off the drill run right now, going for the KO. This drill run should be enough to KO that Kingdra, as it is. And in comes Ferrothorn. You love to see it. You love to see it. Gonna go for that Mega Horn. Both are neutral. Mega Horn is just a powerful move. Just gonna go ahead and go for it. Might as well absolutely KO it, and that is gonna be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. As always, let's go ahead and move into the next one. I am enjoying the Fossil Cup. I'll be honest with you. I'm not enjoying the lag. That's all I'm going to say. But let me know if you've been experiencing lag. Apparently on Twitter, a lot of people have. I'm really curious to hear what the community's thoughts are, like people that watch these videos. We're going to go ahead and see this Dynamic Punch come in from the Poliwrath. That will get the shield. Very nice. They're going to go ahead and go for an attack. Poliwrath going to go ahead and shield. Going to be a Thunderbolt. Ooh, Thunderbolt. Good shield there. Good shield. So we're going to see a Dynamic Punch into the Melmetal. And this is going to not connect because they do give up the final shield. But will the Poliwrath shield, knowing there's a Thunderbolt that could be coming out and probably is coming out into the Poliwrath? And they do shield, and it is a Thunderbolt. So that is a good shield. Going to overform a little bit, but they try and catch on the Azumel, but they're not able to. In comes Ferrothorn. This is amazing. You have the Ferrothorn on the Azumel. Yeah, throw it right away, and then maybe attempt to farm down. Let's see how low this gets it. Okay. I don't know, I think you might be able to farm down. Well, let's see what attack they have. They have Play Rough, so Play Rough, Hydro Pump. I think you can farm down. You have to take another attack, but like it's worth it. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. So they're going to take another attack, but they're going to be able to farm all the way down and get loaded energy. We do see another Play Rough as expected. And we do see that farm down. So very nice. Loaded energy. Melmetal coming in. Going to go ahead and go for the Power Whip. Trying to KO that Melmetal. It's not enough to KO, and we do see a switch, and Poliwrath farms down. This is loaded energy. In comes Galarian Stunfisk. Yeah, loaded energy on the Poliwrath, loaded energy on the Ferrothorn. Still had an Escavalier. That Galarian Stunfisk had nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go. So next up, we have the Poliwrath into Escavalier. Okay. Okay, we'll see how this plays out. We're going to see this attack come in. Going to be that Dynamic Punch, of course. Going to be doing a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, just almost one-shots it. Escavalier comes in to finish the job. Almost one-shots it. I knew it would do a lot, but yeah, one-shotting makes sense. We do see a Drill Run come in from the Escavalier. And this is going to get the shield. Okay, Swampet's going to protect itself. Swampert is really, really, really good in this meta. We're going to see an attack, Hydro Cannon. Yep, going to be a Hydro Cannon. That's going to almost KO. Much shot it down. Ferrothorn coming in, maybe going for the farm down. Double super effective Bullet Seed attack? I think so. Oh no, they actually bring in Poliwrath. Okay. Okay. Gonna go ahead and take this attack. It's gonna be a Hydro Cannon. So doing a lot. Now we're gonna see. Oh, Skarmory. Well, that's totally fine because Ferrothorn has that Thunder, right? So luckily, Thunder is definitely the move you want on Ferrothorn in this meta. So it's good that they have it. So yeah, this is gonna be a good game. Not going to go ahead and shield. It's going to be a Sky Attack. It is neutral, but that's totally fine. We're going to see a little bit of an overfarm and then going for the Thunder. Although one Thunder shouldn't KO, right? But you can get to like a Bullet, or yeah, another one. I was about to say a Power Whip, but I don't know if Power Whip would KO from that range. So you probably go for a Thunder, but you probably overfarm, right? Maybe a little bit. So we are going to see that overfarm, and we're going to see the Thunder, which definitely KOs. No doubt about it, of course, as you know. So that will KO the Skarmory, and in comes Swampert, trying to get to a Power Whip, able to get to it, and this is going to KO. Plus the Ferrothorn, I believe, still had a shield, right? So Power Whip will KO, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. Let's go ahead and dive into the final battle of the video, and let's give it up for this amazing battler. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experience with us. Really appreciate it. Poliwrath into Ferrothorn. Okay, so of course you do have to watch out for the Power Whip, but they have to watch out for the Dynamic Punch. Are we going to see a Scald Bait? No, we're going to see straight Dynamic Punch. So this Dynamic Punch probably picking up the shield, but no, it's not. That's why you don't bait with the Scald, going for that 50% debuff chance. That is a huge, huge no shield, or a huge Dynamic Punch at least. And we do see a farm down. Oh my gosh, a mud shot farm down. Poliwrath is loaded. In comes an opposing Poliwrath. Going to go ahead and go for this Dynamic Punch right now. That will get the shield. One more. Come on, get to it. No, they do get to it first, but is it a dynamic punch? Probably. No, it's a power-up punch. Okay, even better. So that Poliwrath does have power-up punch. So we're going to see a dynamic punch come out, and that will do so much damage. Oh my gosh. Oh, we see a catch. Okay, good catch. But if it's a power-up punch, it's super effective. But it was still a good catch. It is a power-up punch. Still not really a strong move, though. And they do switch out into a Mawile. Okay, of course, this is not great for the Ferrothorn. Mawile absolutely destroys Ferrothorn, as I've experienced myself. But Thunder is no joke, so Mawile does fall down. Escavalier is also, yeah, the backline, both double weak to Mawile, but Mawile, I think I've battled too, and I've used it, you know, in like 5 sets as well, and I did really well with it. Okay, trying to get to a dynamic punch, able to get to it. This is going to KO the Mawile. It is neutral damage, of course. And that is going to be a great game. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.